Hello and welcome to another edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. Right off the bat on today's show, Tesla's long-rumored announcement that they were supposed to make about a week ago finally has come down, and I really haven't seen the reason why they took so long to come out with this announcement. Basically what it is they're going full level 5 autonomy in the future. Now, Level 5 is the top of the tree when it comes to this. It basically means that you're going to be able to type a destination into the vehicle, and the vehicle is going to be able to take you there without any assistance on your part. Not like the autopilot feature where you're supposed to have your hands on the controls and at least paying attention in this situation. Now, a lot of manufacturers claiming that they could be fully autonomous level 5 by the year 2020. Tesla is hoping to beat everybody to the punch in the next couple of years. This new system, a lot of the hardware is already inside of the vehicle or can be easily adapted into any one of the Model S, Model X, or the new Model 3 range, and it will be going on sale very soon. Tesla's actually just making this announcement saying it's not available as of yet, but there'll be more coming out about it in the next several months. Next up on the list, Lamborghini is in the news, and a lot of folks are pointing towards this vehicle that's been testing around circuits like the Nürburgring that kind of looks like maybe the possibility of a Lamborghini Hurricane Superleggera. Well, Lamborghini has actually trademarked a name that they used back in the Gallardo days, and it's Performante. Now, this particular name was actually used on not the highest level Lamborghini like the Superleggera, but could be going on this vehicle in the next several months. Now, Lamborghini has yet to say anything about this vehicle, whether it's going to make its debut, possibly at the LA Motor Show, maybe as late as Geneva next year, so we'll wait and see on those fronts. A nice little story from the folks over at Nissan after the whole Hurricane Matthew that just ravaged the actual eastern seaboard of the United States. Nissan has got your back if your vehicle was totaled. All you have to do is prove that you were in the path of Hurricane Matthew, your vehicle was totaled, and you can get employee pricing on a brand new Nissan. Yes, you're going to pay the exact same monies that anyone that works for Nissan actually pays. So a nice little thing from the folks over at Nissan to help all those people going through a terrible time after Hurricane Matthew. Next up on the list, well, Christmas is just around the corner. That means that Neiman Marcus has a brand new automobile inside of the catalog, and this is the vehicle of choice for this year, the year 2016. It's the Infiniti Q60 Neiman Marcus Limited Edition. Now, the vehicle comes with a 3-liter twin-turbocharged V6 making 400 horsepower, 350 pounds-feet of torque. That is shifted through a 7-speed automatic transmission. All the vehicles will be in this solar mica gold paint, and all the interiors will be gallery white interior as well. You're also going to get the bag that this young man is holding. This bag is actually custom made for the vehicle and has the VIN tag inside of the vehicle that matches up with the vehicle that you bought. You also get the young man in the photograph inside of the package as well. Okay, I made up that last part, but I'm assuming if you talk to Infiniti or Neiman Marcus nice enough, they may at least give you the agency number that the model works for. Now, the vehicle is only going to come in a range of 50, meaning there are only going to be 50 of these vehicles actually up for offer. Starting price of $63,000, and all orders will start up November 2nd of 2016. I'm thinking if you're really thinking that you need this vehicle, you better get there quick, because I'm assuming all 50 are going to be sold out very, very fast. Next up on the list, well, when we talked about Henrik Fisker actually working on a brand new automobile, I kind of took that with a grain of salt. I kind of thought, okay, you claim that you've been working on a vehicle for the past 2 years, but how big a work has you actually done? Well, apparently a bunch, because this teaser photograph showed up on his Twitter account over the past several days. And it shows off a machine that looks very sleek and very trick in its design, especially with these really cool butterfly-style doors. Now, little else is known about this machine, as he's actually going to claim that there's going to be more information coming out very soon. We may have a big reveal over the next several months, as this vehicle looks very close to at least a concept version coming out very soon. So we'll keep you in tune of what Mr. Fisker and his group has up their sleeves. Next up on the list, Maserati. You remember the Alfieri concept, gorgeous looking two-door sedan automobile. Shouldn't call it sedan, should call it a coupe. But this vehicle was supposedly coming very soon into production, but now Maserati has actually pulled the plug on it, at least for a while. The vehicle apparently is not going to come to light until the year 2020, as they apparently have a little bit more bugs to work out of the system before this vehicle can be shown off to the public, at least in production form. Next up on the list, an odd story involving the head of McLaren, Ron Dennis. Now, this apparently has been a story that's been circulating over the past 5 or 6 years that Mr. Dennis would be leaving the company. And now, further rumors say that he's going to be leaving the company by year's end, the year of 2016. Especially with this all going around the U.S. Grand Prix, which actually is going to be going on the day of the taping of this program. In fact, lights are going to be going out in just a little over an hour's time. Now, McLaren and Ron Dennis have both come out and said that these rumors are false. But you know, where there's smoke, there's fire, even though this rumor's been around for the past several years. So we'll wait and see what could come of this. But to think of a McLaren without Ron Dennis at the helm of at least the racing program, R&D program, or the road car program would be something that I can't even remember a time when McLaren wasn't involved with Ron Dennis. So we'll have to wait and see what comes of this in the future. Last up on the list, and probably one of the weirdest stories, China's biggest gripe, as far as people inside of the country of China's biggest complaint against new cars, is something that's widely loved everywhere else around the world. Now, here in the United States, one of the biggest complaints, or the biggest complaint, I should say, is actually voice recognition technology is actually not working as well as it possibly could. China, on the other hand, hates new car smell, which sounds incredibly weird because most people from everywhere else around the world loves it. Now, some reports claim that Chinese folks are actually a little bit hypersensitive to smells, especially around the air quality is so poor inside of the country, but it is a very weird thing that they're polar opposite of the way other folks are everywhere around the world. But interesting situation nonetheless. And that's all there was that I thought was worth talking about for this edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. Don't forget to like us over on the Facebook page. The link's down in the show notes. Also, if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, you can do so at any time and get the first dibs on the brand new shows as soon as they come out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again real soon.